Welcome back, coin lovers. Today, we're looking at four interesting coins: the Jefferson nickel, the Washington quarter, the Liberty $1, and the Canadian half dollar. Some of these coins may seem common, but rare dates, mint errors, and silver versions can make them surprisingly valuable. Let's find out what to look for. First up, the 1960 for Jefferson nickel is a coin that continues to draw attention among collectors and coin enthusiasts across the world. Minted during a pivotal era in American history, this nickel carries not only monetary value, but also cultural significance. The coin features a profile portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse of the coin displays his side profile, with the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" along with the year 1964. The reverse side features a detailed image of Monticello Jefferson's estate in Virginia, which has become synonymous with the coin's identity and design. This particular year and design have continued to spark interest not only for its volume of mintage, but for the possibilities hidden within specific variations and conditions. The 1960 for Jefferson nickel is especially significant because it was the final year that this coin was made with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel before changes in metal usage began to be considered more seriously due to economic factors. The mints in Philadelphia and Denver produced billions of these coins, which led many to believe they were too common to ever be valuable. However, this perception has changed over time, especially as collectors began to uncover rare mint errors, special die varieties, and conditions that made certain 1960 for nickels far more valuable than initially assumed. One of the most intriguing aspects of this coin is that even in circulated or darkened condition, such as one with a black shade, it can still command attention and possibly high value. A Jefferson nickel with a black or darkened appearance might look less appealing to the untrained eye, but to a numismatist, this could indicate a unique patina or toning developed over time due to environmental factors or storage conditions. In some cases, the oxidation process that results in black or deep tone shades gives the coin a character that cannot be replicated and can become a conversation piece or a collectible treasure. The coin's history in circulation, the way it was stored, and the natural wear and tear all contribute to its unique story, which many collectors find just as valuable as its physical condition. While millions of these nickels were produced, that does not diminish the possibility of finding a rare variety or error. Double die errors, repunched mint marks, and off-center strikes are among the characteristics that can send the value of a Jefferson nickel skyrocketing. Some coins from this year have also shown full steps on the Monticello design on the reverse side, which refers to the clear visibility of all the steps leading up to the building. Coins that maintain this detail even in worn conditions are rare and highly desirable. In mint state or with rare characteristics, certain 1960 for Jefferson nickels have sold for significant sums, and in the most exceptional cases, values have been rumored or reported to reach as high as several $100,000 to even millions. When added to larger prestigious collections or under unique market conditions, the black shade of a circulated 1960 for nickel can also be intriguing for artistic or symbolic reasons. It represents the passage of time, the coin's journey, and its resilience. For many collectors and historians, these aspects add value that goes beyond monetary worth. Collectors often see coins that tell a story, and a dark-toned nickel that has clearly traveled through decades of hands, transactions, and pockets may be just that. Though it might not sparkle like a freshly minted coin, it shines in a different way through its uniqueness and authenticity. The Jefferson nickel series overall has always been accessible and familiar to the average American, and this accessibility has helped build a large and passionate community of collectors. Whether someone is just starting out or has built a massive portfolio, many have at one point considered or pursued key dates within this series. The 1960 for version often becomes a centerpiece due to its significance in history and the fact that it represents the end of an era in coinage. Collectors who uncover a rare version in their pocket change or inherited jars may be holding something Truly extraordinary. It is worth noting that even though the average 1960 for Jefferson nickel might only be worth face value or slightly more, the potential for high valuation exists when a coin displays exceptional traits. Coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC provide certification services that can determine and verify the condition, authenticity, and any error or variety that might increase the coin's value. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are paramount, but so is the story a coin can tell and how well it has survived through time. In conclusion, the 1960 for Jefferson nickel in a dark black shade and circulated condition should not be overlooked. While it might appear ordinary or even undesirable at first glance, its historical importance, potential for rare varieties, and unique appearance can elevate it into a higher echelon of collectability. For collectors who value history, craftsmanship, and rarity, this coin could be far more valuable than it seems. Whether it is worth hundreds, thousands, or in rare cases, even approaching millions, the true value lies in its legacy and the curiosity it inspires. Coins like this keep the world of numismatics alive, constantly reminding us that even the smallest objects can carry immense stories and surprising treasures. Next up we have the 1776 to 1976 $quarter coin is one of the most iconic and widely recognized coins in American history. It was issued as part of the United States Bicentennial celebration, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This coin holds great historical and symbolic significance and has captured the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts for generations. Even in circulated condition, this coin continues to draw attention due to its special design and the national pride it represents. The unique dual date of 1776 and 1976 on the obverse serves as a tribute to the birth of the nation and the 2 centuries that followed, filled with growth, challenge, and transformation. The coin features a modified design created specifically for the bicentennial celebration. Instead of the standard eagle design on the reverse, this special quarter displays a colonial drummer boy standing proudly with a victory torch encircled by 13 stars representing the original 13 colonies. This image was designed by Jack Lehr and selected from a national competition to represent the spirit of independence and the courage of those who helped form the nation. The obverse retains the familiar profile of George Washington, but the dual date replaces the standard year marking, making it instantly recognizable and unique among all Washington quarters. This coin was produced in large quantities by both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and even the San Francisco mint contributed by striking collector versions in both clad and silver compositions. Despite the high mintage, certain varieties and mint marks combined with unique characteristics like strike quality and condition have created a strong market for bicentennial quarters. Even coins that are circulated can gain substantial interest from collectors, especially those with original luster, strong strikes, or unusual features. Circulated coins carry with them the journey of having passed through many hands, perhaps over decades, which adds a sense of history and personal connection for collectors who value more than just perfection. A circulated 1776 to 1976 $quarter might show signs of wear, surface scratches, or dullness, but that does not take away from its charm or collectible appeal. In fact, some collectors prefer coins that have been used in everyday life as they reflect the purpose of currency as a living part of the economy. A coin that has traveled through time and witnessed the modern American era still tells a powerful story. For those who look beyond pristine surfaces and mint state conditions, this coin is still rich in meaning and value. It is a piece of Americana, a physical symbol of the ideals of liberty, independence, and unity. In recent years, certain rare varieties of this coin have gained significant attention. Some examples include the rare silver-clad proof versions or coins with striking errors such as double die obverse or off-center strikes. Coins with unique flaws or production anomalies can fetch much higher prices than standard issues. There are even reports of bicentennial quarters being appraised at extremely high values, especially those that have been certified by professional grading services and found to be in exceptional condition or displaying rare varieties. A circulated coin might not reach those peak values, but if it displays a rare feature or is part of a complete collection, it could still command a surprising price. The market for collectible coins continues to grow and change, and many coins once thought common have become much more sought after. Public interest in historical coins has expanded as more people develop an interest in numismatics both as a hobby and an investment. Television programs, online auctions, and social media platforms have all helped create more awareness around coins like the Bicentennial quarter. Its distinctive design, patriotic theme, and historical date range all contribute to a coin that is admired by generations and remains in the spotlight nearly 50 years after its original release. Collectors who discover a 1776 to 1976 quarter in their collection or pocket change may want to examine it closely. Looking for mint marks such as D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or no mint mark for Philadelphia can help determine the coin's origin and potential value. Additionally, studying the coin for errors or unique details could reveal hidden potential that transforms a seemingly ordinary coin into something far more special. Even in circulated condition, the coin has a story that can resonate deeply with anyone who appreciates American history and the tangible links to the past that coins can provide. For investors and collectors alike, the dream of owning a high-value version of the Bicentennial quarter is very much alive. There have been headlines about certain bicentennial quarters being valued at hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars under rare circumstances, such as misprints, silver composition, or being part of historic sets. While most circulated examples are worth modest amounts, those with rarity or exceptional character can reach valuations that surprise even seasoned collectors. The excitement lies in the hunt and the possibility that a simple coin found in a drawer or inherited from a relative might actually be one of those rare treasures. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 $quarter coin remains one of the most beloved and celebrated pieces of American coinage. Its artistic design, historical meaning, and collectible status make it a standout piece in any collection. Even in circulated condition, this coin continues to attract admiration and interest. It is not just about the metal or the surface, but about what it represents. For many, the coin is a piece of living history, a daily reminder of the nation's roots and its enduring spirit. With continued collector interest and the potential for rare varieties, this coin remains a valuable and inspiring part of American numismatic heritage. Whether kept as a family heirloom or actively traded on the collector market, the Bicentennial quarter stands as a proud symbol of the United States and its incredible journey over the centuries. Next up, we have the 1979 Liberty $1 coin is an iconic piece of United States coinage that continues to spark interest among collectors and enthusiasts around the world. Commonly referred to as the Susan B. Anthony dollar, this coin marked an important moment in American history by becoming the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical woman. This bold decision made the coin instantly significant not only for its design, but also for its place in the broader cultural movement toward gender equality. Even today, the 1979 Liberty dollar remains a source of fascination, especially for those who appreciate the stories behind the money we use and collect. The coin was introduced in 1979 as part of an effort to create a more practical and cost-effective alternative to the paper $1 bill. The United States Mint hoped that this new smaller dollar coin would become popular in everyday circulation due to its durability and compact size. However, despite its practicality, the coin faced challenges in acceptance among the public. One major reason was its similarity in size and color to the quarter dollar, which often led to confusion. Nevertheless, the coin saw usage in vending machines, public transportation, and postal services, where it served a functional role despite its general lack of popularity in daily cash transactions. What makes the 1979 Liberty Dollar especially notable is its design. On the obverse is the portrait of Susan B. Anthony, a bold and outspoken advocate for women's rights who dedicated her life to fighting for social justice and equality. Her determined expression is captured with care and detail, and her name, along with the word liberty, is proudly inscribed across the top. The date of issue appears at the bottom, marking the coin's year of origin. On the reverse side of the coin is an image of an eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission, a symbolic reminder of America's space achievements and its commitment to exploration and innovation. This coin was minted at several locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each version of the coin bears a small letter indicating where it was produced. The Philadelphia coin has no mint mark, the Denver coin is marked with a D, and the San Francisco coin with an S. Some coins were made as proofs, and collectors especially seek those made at the San Francisco Mint. There are also varieties such as the wide rim near date version, which is considered more valuable than the standard narrow rim variety. These subtle differences contribute to the wide range of value seen in the collector market. Although the 1979 Liberty $1 coin was widely produced and is not considered rare in general circulation, certain versions in pristine condition or with minting errors have become quite valuable. Coins in circulated condition may show signs of wear, such as scratches, fading, and surface dullness, but they still hold interest, especially if they come with unique features. Coins that have been well preserved or professionally graded can fetch much higher prices, and some have been known to sell for tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. In rare cases, such coins can reach extraordinary values, especially when associated with historical provenance, unique misprints, or minting anomalies. Collectors today continue to search for hidden treasures in everyday change, and many keep a keen eye out for 1979 Liberty dollars with strong details, original luster, or unexpected characteristics. It is not just about the monetary value, but also about the pride in discovering a piece of history that others may overlook. This coin represents a turning point in the story of U.S. currency, not only because it honored a female leader, but also because it tried to push coinage into a new era of practicality. Although the public did not fully embrace it at the time, its legacy remains firmly established. The interest in this coin is growing again thanks to renewed attention on historical coins and the role they play in preserving the stories of our past. The image of Susan B. Anthony reminds us of the struggle for equality and the importance of honoring those who paved the way for future generations. Whether you are a new collector or an experienced numismatist, the 1979 Liberty $1 coin offers something special. It has the charm of an overlooked gem and the potential to become a prized possession in any collection. High-value versions of this coin have been documented, especially those with pristine surfaces, sharp details, or rare varieties. While circulated examples like the one in question may not reach peak auction values, they still offer considerable appeal due to their history and symbolism. With the right combination of condition, rarity, and collector demand, even a circulated 1979 Liberty dollar can reach values that surprise many. It is not out of the realm of possibility for coins in excellent condition with rare features to be appraised in the high hundreds of thousands or more. As more collectors enter the market and awareness spreads about the value of coins like the 1979 Liberty dollar, the potential for high valuations continues to rise. This coin is more than just metal. It is a snapshot of American progress, a tribute to a powerful advocate, and a reminder that every coin has a story. For those who take the time to learn about its background and significance, the Liberty dollar becomes more than currency. It becomes a connection to a powerful legacy and an investment in a piece of American history that will continue to inspire and captivate for generations to come. Next up, we have the 1999 Liberty $1 coin. Is a fascinating piece of American coinage that attracts the attention of collectors for its symbolic value and its role during a time of transition in United States currency. While not as commonly discussed as Some earlier or more famous coins, the 1999 Liberty Dollar still holds a meaningful place in numismatic collections and continues to generate interest due to its design and historical connection. With its fine condition, the coin remains a collectible item that offers both aesthetic appeal and potential long-term value, especially as coin enthusiasts explore older modern coins with renewed interest. This coin was issued during a significant time in the evolution of U.S. coinage. It was the final year before the full-scale introduction of the Sacagawea dollar in 2000, which would feature a golden tone and a new design. The 1999 Liberty Dollar followed the Susan B. Anthony design, which had been first minted in 1979 and represented the last of a series before the redesign. Because of its limited mintage and timing, the 1999 Liberty Dollar is now viewed as a transitional piece, one that marked the end of one coin era and the beginning of another. Coins like this often gain importance with time as collectors recognize their placement in historical context. The obverse of the coin features the portrait of Susan B. Anthony, a key figure in the fight for women's rights and voting equality. Her determined expression and dignified presence reflect the spirit of reform and justice that she championed throughout her life. Above her head is the word liberty, and around the coin are inscriptions that include the year 1999 and the traditional national motto. The reverse side displays a powerful image of an eagle landing on the surface of the moon, which is an artistic nod to the Apollo 11 space mission. This design ties the coin to both the civil rights movement and America's achievements in space exploration, which makes it doubly significant. One of the things that makes this coin stand out is its relatively low mintage compared to earlier Susan B. Anthony dollars. The 1999 Liberty Dollar was minted only to meet the demand for coins in vending machines and mass transit systems, especially as paper dollar usage declined. As a result, fewer were made and circulated, while the coin was produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Many examples were stored and not widely used by the general public. Those that were circulated often show signs of use, such as minor scratches or surface dullness, but coins in fine condition remain highly desirable for collectors looking to complete their sets. For a collector, condition matters. A fine condition 1999 Liberty $1 coin is a nice balance between history and preservation. It shows moderate wear but retains the original design details and general luster. Such coins are attractive for both beginners and advanced collectors because they provide historical value without requiring the significant investment needed for mint state or proof coins. Over time, coins in fine condition can appreciate in value, especially if they become harder to find as more collectors seek them out to complete full series. Some 1999 Liberty dollars are known to fetch high prices at auction, especially if they are part of sealed government sets or have been professionally graded with top ratings. Error coins such as double dies off-center strikes or wrong planchette strikes can dramatically increase a coin's worth. In some cases, coins with exceptional clarity or unique characteristics have been sold for hundreds of thousands or even more, depending on collector demand and rarity. For this reason, many collectors examine even ordinary-looking coins carefully, hoping to spot something special. The broader collector market continues to evolve, with more people turning to coin collecting as a hobby and an investment. With increased interest comes increased value, especially for coins from the late 20th century that were once overlooked. Coins like the 1999 Liberty $1 have begun to attract attention due to their limited production and the story they tell about America's changing currency system. The fact that this coin comes just before the introduction of a completely new dollar design adds to its collectability and historical importance. Collectors today are not only looking for rare old coins, but also for meaningful coins that represent change and progress. The Liberty Dollar featuring Susan B. Anthony is exactly that. It serves as a tribute to one of the most influential women in American history, while also marking the end of an era in coin design. For many collectors, owning a coin like this is not just about its metal content or its appearance, but also about what it represents in the larger story of the nation. While it is difficult to predict exact values in the ever-changing world of coin collecting, coins like the 1999 Liberty $1 in fine condition, have the potential to reach very high values, especially if demand increases and available supply shrinks. It is not impossible for standout examples or rare varieties to be appraised in the high hundreds of thousands or even millions, depending on condition, rarity, and historical significance. This is especially true as the numismatic community grows and collectors seek out meaningful pieces from the past few decades. Whether you are holding this coin because of your interest in history, your desire to invest, or simply the pleasure of owning something unique, the 1999 Liberty Dollar offers a compelling reason to pay attention. It is a symbol of progress, a nod to an influential figure, and a reminder that even coins from more recent years can hold incredible value and meaning. As more people rediscover the significance of transitional coins like this one, its place in collections across the world will only continue to grow, and its value may reach levels once thought impossible. Next up we have the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. As part of a coin series introduced to honor one of the most beloved presidents in United States history, this coin serves as a tribute to the enduring legacy of John F. Kennedy. The D-Mint mark on the coin represents the Denver Mint, where this piece was produced. Even though it is a circulated coin, its historical relevance, patriotic design, and symbolic value make it a captivating collectible item that continues to generate interest among those who admire American coinage, with the potential for rare examples or special varieties to reach extraordinary prices. The 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar remains a coin worth paying attention to in the world of numismatics. The Kennedy half-dollar was first issued in 1960 for just a few months after President Kennedy's tragic assassination. Its creation was intended as a national memorial and quickly gained popularity with the American public. The coin replaced the Franklin half-dollar and featured a bold new portrait of Kennedy designed by Gilroy Roberts on the obverse and a heraldic eagle designed by Frank Gasparro on the reverse. These iconic images have remained virtually unchanged for decades, symbolizing stability, strength, and respect for American ideals. By 1973, the Kennedy half-dollar was well established in circulation, but its use in everyday transactions had begun to decline. Many people began collecting the coins or setting them aside as keepsakes rather than spending them. The 1973 D half-dollar was not issued for general circulation, but rather produced for mint sets, which were sold to collectors. That limited release added a degree of scarcity to these coins, making them more sought after today, especially in higher grades or pristine condition. Even a circulated example can hold appeal, especially for those who appreciate the historical period it represents. The condition of this particular coin is circulated, meaning it shows signs of use and wear from being handled over the years. While that may reduce its technical grading compared to an uncirculated or proof coin, it does not eliminate its appeal. Circulated coins often have a story to tell. The wear and patina can give each piece a unique character, making it a tangible connection to the past. When collectors evaluate such a coin, they look for overall eye appeal, strike quality, and any interesting features such as die errors or planchet anomalies that might enhance its rarity. Some Kennedy half-dollars, especially those with striking errors or unusual characteristics, have fetched remarkable prices at auctions. While a standard 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar in average circulated condition may not reach the highest values on the market, there are always possibilities when it comes to numismatic treasures. A rare double die off-center strike or planchet flaw could increase a coin's value dramatically. High demand combined with limited supply has driven prices of similar coins to levels between hundreds of thousands and even millions in some rare cases, especially when collectors are seeking that one elusive piece to complete a collection. Another aspect that contributes to the value of coins like the 1973 D. Kennedy half-dollar is the continuing interest in presidential memorabilia and American history. Items associated with President Kennedy remain extremely collectible, and desirable even outside the coin collecting world. The combination of national significance and a beautiful artistic design keeps this coin relevant and appreciated decades after it was first minted. Collectors today often look beyond just age and rarity. They value coins for their symbolism, emotional connection, and historical context. The 1973 D. Kennedy $50 offers all of these. Whether viewed as a reminder of the 1960s era of change and progress or simply admired for its detailed engraving and patriotic themes, this coin continues to capture imaginations. Its eagle reverse design with arrows and olive branch evokes the strength and peaceful intentions of the United States, and the portrait of Kennedy remains one of the most recognized on American coinage. In terms of investment, coins like this can appreciate significantly over time. Market trends in numismatics show that well-preserved or rare varieties can become highly desirable assets. A circulated example may serve as an accessible entry point for new collectors or a meaningful addition to an established set if stored properly and evaluated for any unique characteristics. This coin could one day rise in value far beyond expectations. In the growing world of coin collecting, the right coin at the right time can become a standout piece, commanding prices that reflect its rarity, beauty, and significance. Beyond its financial worth, the 1973 D. Kennedy $50 carries emotional value. It represents the hopes and legacy of a nation mourning the loss of a charismatic leader. Holding one in your hand is like holding a small piece of American history. It connects you to an era of bold vision and turbulent change, and reminds you that even everyday objects like coins can reflect the values and ideals of a society. This is what makes the Kennedy $50 so special and why collectors continue to treasure it. In conclusion, the 1973 D. Kennedy $50 coin is more than just a piece of metal. It is a symbol of remembrance, patriotism, and artistic achievement. Despite being circulated, it carries enduring value in both emotional and monetary terms. As interest in historical coins grows and collectors seek out key pieces from past decades, coins like this have the potential to reach extraordinary valuations. For those who understand the deeper meaning and heritage of American coinage, the 1973 D. Kennedy $50 stands as a remarkable and treasured artifact with the potential to be worth as much as $800,000 to $90 million depending on rarity, condition, and market demand.